6-figure.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Jaylen Brown.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. White and Brown are the wingmen. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Queta in at the 4. And for Phoenix, Green and Booker are the backcourt pair. Mark Williams out there with Nick Richards. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Stan, I know you love the numbers. What they're telling us tonight, these teams can shoot it.
Yeah, it's 2 of the best in the league from beyond the arc. They've got great spacing, and I like that they're always looking for a better shot on the perimeter.
Now, here's Green, and they pick up 2.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Brown with it. To the middle. Here's Vucevic, and the power finish by Vucevic.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now, here's Green. Pass to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Green.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. White for 3. Boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, still one of the league's best rebounders. Vucevic extending the possession.
Williams, a screen on Pritchard. Pass to Williams. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Now Brown. Last game out, he had 38 points. Picked by Vucevic. Brown inside. He's covered by O'Neal. Excellent D there from O'Neal. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Suns. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And we said we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Brian, back over to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Pass to Richards. Back to Green. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 6 points.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And here's Brown for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated. Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Here's Green. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Well, listen, White doesn't fear anyone inside. He wants to get down low and cash in.
And so it's Phoenix with it. The Celtics making their last shot. Williams, a screen on White. White against Booker. Shoots over White. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Williams, a screen on White to the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. count the basket. Give him 8.
Well, not really much you could do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
Brown inside. He's against O'Neal. Some solid defense from Williams. Booker against Vucevic. Williams. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Williams has got 10.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Nice ball movement by Boston. White, good.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Suns. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, they played with outstanding energy, communicated well, and were very disruptive defensively.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Back to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pritchard against Green. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Boston trailing. Outside White. For 3. Offensive board. No good. The Suns have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Green, the pass to Williams. Queta pulls it in.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Vucevic in the post. Williams defending. White on the wing. Coming off 41 points last game out. Banked it in off the glass. White's got 7 points.
Cunning drive by White. He saw a hole and took advantage.
Outside Pritchard. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. The Suns trailing. Outside O'Neal. It's Booker on the wing. Defended by Pritchard. Outside Green. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. He's checked in for Boston. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Celtics, a really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft.
Well, for the Celtics, There's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
Yeah, I just don't know what has happened to them. You get the sense that their frustration is starting to reach a breaking point, too.
Pritchard, no good. The Suns leading. Will stand Joe Mazzulla as a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about it. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And the first one at the line is good. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Allen, he's checked in for O'Neal. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Shireman comes in for Brown. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Green, the pass to Booker. Now here's Williams. Outside, Green. Here's Richards. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
And yep, it's good.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
Now here's Allen. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Portland. And here's Green from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Tatum. Step back shot. Phoenix grabs the miss. This is their first chance this season playing Boston. And here's Booker. Here's Green. From the arc. Knocks down the triple. Green's got 12.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Pass to Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track. The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Celtics trail by 6. Tatum looking it over. Spins. Here's Hauser. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Booker. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Now here's Tatum. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Richards pulls it in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pritchard against Booker. Pass to Richards. Now here's Williams. Outside Booker. Beyond the arc. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
There's Tatum with the 3. Drops in the 3. Tatum's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Suns on top, up 8. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
They've got Grayson Allen, Malawach out there with Butler, and it's Goodwin in at the 2. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Butler. Pass to Goodwin from behind the arc. It's hauled in by White. Celtics trail by 8. Three-pointer. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's gotten his second bucket.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Dunn outside. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month. The Suns 3rd.
Well, look, they've been great over the last month from 3. That is so important for their offense. Making threes opens up the entire floor.
Spencer's checked in for Shireman. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Here's White. He's got 7. Here's Garza. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Allen. From downtown, the 3, and he buries his first look.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's White. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Allen outside. Pass to Butler. And here's Dunn. Back to Butler. Here's Goodwin from outside the arc. Garza grabs the board. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Inside. Here's Boucher. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Phoenix leading by 5. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I faced because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
switches for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Malawach. O'Neal comes in for Goodwin. And it's Devin Booker in for Butler. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Booker. Back to Dunn. Hey, from beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Now here's White. He has 7. Over to the wing. Here's the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. The Suns lead by 8. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Booker for 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The shot by Garza, no good.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Booker for 3. Boston pulls it in.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season, but then they went all in on the big 3 of Booker, Durant, and Beal, and that just didn't yield the results they hoped for.
Now here's Allen. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Now here's Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Launches a 3. And here's Dunn. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker, the pass to Allen. Offline with a 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Different look for Phoenix. Mark Williams comes in for Dunn. And Goodwin is subbed in for Allen. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Garza. Queta comes in for Boucher. Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. And Pritchard is subbed in for Spencer. Here's Pritchard. 9 points in his last outing. Outside White. Pass to Brown. Launches it. It's rebounded by Goodwin.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Booker, the pass to O'Neal. Booker surveying the D. Here's Goodwin. This one for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To the inside. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Phoenix leading by 11. Booker with it. He has 7. Williams, a screen on Pritchard to the middle. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Booker. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Williams, a screen on Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. Booker, good.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
White for 3. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Williams. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Outside White. Now Brown. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Oh, Brown! All the way to the rim! Man, oh man!
Yeah, charging inside with force. Love seeing Brown go up strong on the drive.
Booker against Pritchard. Rebounded by the Celtics. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Brown. JB on the break. Sensational.
One of the smoother athletes in the game. Brown just sort of glides up court in transition.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Making a switch here. Green is checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Minot's checked in for White. Here's Green. He's got 14. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Green up top, defended by Pritchard. And that one's good. Green.
And right now, Green's got the hot hand, and it would be wise to keep going to him.
Outside, Brown. Lets it fly. Here's Vucevic. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Booker against Brown. Pass to Green. Lets the 3 fly, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
To the paint. Here's Keita. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. The Suns lead by 14. Booker, the pass to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Queta, pass to Vucevic. Down low. Here's Minot. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Booker, pass to O'Neal. Pass to Green. There's the three. Green's feeling it at the arc.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Celtics trail by 15. Outside, Brown. A minute 35 left in the half. Fires the three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Left side, Booker. The 3 ball. Boston pulls it in. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Pritchard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pritchard's got his 2nd basket of the game.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Phoenix, their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle. One minute left to play in the first half of basketball. A nice shot by Richards.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. 15-point game. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
That was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And Williams punches it home.
They must have fallen asleep defensively. How else do you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass?
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Pritchard from outside. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Here's Booker. Coming off a 22-point game against Portland.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
And that concludes the first half. Phoenix out in front, up by 12. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Phoenix Suns.
Putting this through the box score, the Shaq supercomputer, the passing has been A-okay.
Well, I don't have a Super Shaq computer, whatever that is. But the eye test is very easy. They're sharing it, and they've checked their egos at the door.
Same thing I came up with.
And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
You know, for the Suns, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. We hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Celtics trail by 12. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Keita in at the power forward position. Clock at 6. Outside, Brown. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Now here's Richards. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Brown. Misses the 3.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Celtics trail by 16. Outside Pritchard. Back to White. Here's Keita, covered by Richards. Pass to Keita. Now here's White. Boston again missing.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
O'Neal passes to Booker. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
O'Neal passes to Green. Five on the clock. And he converts the layup. Green's got 24 points.
I mean, the speed, the agility, it can be so hard to keep pace with Green.
Brown finds White. Looking to end this cold spell. For 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Ooh, basket interference.
The score will not count.
Celtics trail by 18. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Here's Vucevic, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Mark Williams.
Well, Vucevic did a good job of feeling the defense there and worked his way into a trip to the line.
Boston shooting their first free throws here for the night. First one falls for him.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Green, the pass to Richards. Back to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
What hops from Green, going up high and taking it right to the hoop.
Vucevic, screen on Green. Outside, Brown. And here's Pritchard. He has 7. Vucevic, a screen on Green. Pritchard, the pass to Vucevic. He can't get that one to fall.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Chance for us to show you this season's top scorers. In the third spot, Devin Booker.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
Booker against White. Pass to Brown. The three is up. And White, the bucket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside O'Neal. Back to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's the time to hang. Outside White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Looking to get it going. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Brian, back to you.
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
First personal foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
The free throw drops for Williams. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics trail by 19. Outside White. Back to Brown. And he makes it on the layup. And that's now 8 points for Jaylen Brown.
Agile and athletic. Brown is able to just overcome that interior defense.
Booker, the pass to Green. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. And Vucevic slams it in.
After setting a strong screen, the ball goes to Vucevic, and he makes a play.
Pass to Green. The three is up. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. White, good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Phoenix leading by 13. Booker with it. He's got 9. Williams a screen on White. Booker for 3. And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game.
Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Yeah, we've seen White's confidence as a scorer grow over time, which is why he stays aggressive when he catches fire.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. In for Booker. Green, the pass to O'Neal. Now Green. And he's got 28 now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Richards. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
Outside, Brown. They set the pick. The three. And Brown knocking down the triple.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a three, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Outside, Green. And the layup falls. Green's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pass to Vucevic. And here's Brown. They get it again. Keita, pass to Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Phoenix leading by 10. Here's Allen. Outside, Green. Back to Allen. Pass to Williams. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Williams has got 22 points.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Now here's Pritchard. He has 7. 4 on the clock. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pritchard's gone 1 of 5 on 3-point tries. Back to O'Neal. Williams, a screen on White. For 3, Allen. Outside for Green. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Green's got 11 points here in the second half.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Different look for Phoenix. Malawach is checked in for Williams. Dunn comes in for Richards. And Goodwin is subbed in for O'Neal. Celtics trail by 15. Boucher outside. Pass to Hauser. And the bucket is good. Hauser's got 8.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Outside, Green.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Dunn. Oh, from deep. No luck on that one. Here's Shireman. Boucher outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Hauser. That 3's off the mark. The Suns lead by 13. Here's Goodwin. Pass to Green. From 7 feet. Finding some room inside. Green.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Hauser. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Hauser's got 5 points in the quarter.
Listen, it's a team sport. But without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
43 seconds left in the third. For 3, Allen. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Spencer. Pass to Shireman. Now Hauser. They set the screen. And again, Boston with the triple.
3-point field goal.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Outside, Green. Here's Goodwin. Allen outside, takes a 3. The shot off that time. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Malawach, Devin Booker out there with Grayson Allen, and it's Dunn in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Fleming passes to Dunn. Now here's Allen. Oh, drains the 19-footer.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
On the wing, Hauser. There's a screen. From outside, off the mark.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Fleming. Back to Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots into contact.
Here's Garza. Here's White. And the layup is good off the glass. 18 points for Derek White.
Well, he's put that first half behind him, and looks like his confidence is back.
Pass to Booker. Good work defensively by White.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Hauser outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Booker gets it done inside.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
Outside White. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Malawach. Malawach has got 4 rebounds now to the paint. There's the steal. Now here's Hauser. Tight defense on him. Pass to Shireman. Outside White. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Allen outside. Here's Fleming, covered by Boucher. Back to Allen. From deep. Hauser grabs the board.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Pass to Shireman. And here's Boucher. Nice ball movement by Boston. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Williams is checked in for Malawach. Brooks comes in for Dunn. And Butler is subbed in for Allen. Boston also changing it up. Minot's checked in for Boucher. Brown comes in for Hauser. And Spencer's subbed in for Shireman.
What a finish. Love to see that kind of explosiveness from Booker.
And there's a pick. White for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. They led the game at one point by 20. Here's Booker. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot from the wing, and he drops that one in. Brown's got 9 points now in the second half.
You know, Brown is just a really good jump shooter. Plus, his J looks good, too.
And here's Butler. Pass to Fleming. Puts up a 3. Spencer grabs the miss. White looking it over. White coming through.
Hey, sometimes it's your night. White's number keeps getting called, and he keeps coming through.
And so it's Phoenix with it. They're leading by 8. Butler with the ball. Williams finds Booker. Back to Williams. And the shot goes in. Williams has got 24 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Brown against Brooks. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside, which is why the defense has to push him further away.
Butler passes to Williams. Left side, Booker. Second shot opportunity. Williams misses. Celtics trail by 8. Pass to Brown. Six to shoot. Hey, Brown in traffic.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
White, the pass to Brown. Pass to Spencer. Now White from behind the arc. Williams grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Butler passes to Williams. Here's Brooks. Williams with the screen. And Brooks is good for 3. And now an 11-point Suns lead.
You got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Here's Brown. Drops in the layup for 2. Brown's got 8 points here in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Booker's shot is good.
Shooting while in rhythm. This is Booker's game. He's out here to score.
White, the pass to Brown. The Suns clear it.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Booker finds Williams. Back to Booker. Beyond the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 14. Brown charging in. And he gets that one. Brown's got 23 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now pass to Williams. Outside Booker. Williams with the screen. Can't hit it.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Brown. No. The Suns lead by 12. Now Butler. Brooks outside. From 10 feet out, that one's in there!
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. With some changes, Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Garza. Queta comes in for Minot. And Pritchard is subbed in for Spencer. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Vucevic, a screen on Green. Here's the pass to Brown. Williams rips down the board. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
A minute 53 left in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 9. Yes, sir! That one goes!
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Celtics trail by 16. Outside Pritchard. A minute 31 left in the fourth. Clock at 6. Brown! Oh, can't hit the jumper. The Suns lead by 16.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted.